I'm gonna clip that. That's so funny.
Lesson to take from that is feel free to use any bus lane.
They didn't clock me. I was standing on business.
I'm not supporting negativity in this realm.
I am. Hey there, welcome to the Wait Where Was I podcast, episode 37, maybe.
Yep.
Who knows at this point? It's a Monday morning. Rain is pouring, like that Maroon 5 song, but that's actually Sunday morning.
Good rhyming.
Thanks. I pride myself on it.
My name is Sam. And you're not going to introduce yourself, are you?
Not in this economy. I want to jump straight into it with a bit of a story. Just a bit of not good news. I mean, yeah, I guess it's good. It's not good news. It's not news as such, but it is a good thing. Have you ever been driving along, and then you're like, "Oh, was I supposed to do that?" Like, is that like how you drive?
Yes, that does
Yeah.
happen very often.
Like, especially in Auckland CBD, I was driving home one night late at night, and I think it was like I can't remember what street it was, but like it was a one-way street, and I was sort of sitting there waiting to turn onto the street, and I was like, "Wait, is this like the right way?" But there were no signs or anything, so I mean, I didn't crash into anyone, and I was going the same direction as other traffic, so I think we were good. Um, but I do doubt my driving abilities sometimes, and especially in Auckland CBD.
Yeah, one-ways specifically are annoying. They're like very common in Wellington. There's a couple of one-ways that are near me that I have not needed to go down, but if I for some reason did, I will avoid them as much as possible because they're like right next to each other but opposite directions, and I never can remember which is which. I'm pretty sure there are signs, but
Is that not just a road?
no, but like it's they're not actually. I described that poorly. It's like a one way, 4 buildings that are pretty small, and then another one way. So they're like they're not actually next to each other. That is just a normal road, but like the 2 one ways in close distance to another, but separated. And it's confusing why one ways are a thing,
Yeah.
or like roads that are built to be one way but aren't and are both ways.
Oh,
Like there's really thin roads. Like there's a road I've driven on a couple times that's like along housing.
I haven't even got into the climax of my story yet, and you're already on your own side rant.
Sorry. There's like a lot of cars parked on the side because housing and residents need to park their cars. And if you are driving along it, like, you know the size of my car, it's like basically the width of my car. Like probably the biggest type of vehicle you could fit in there is like a small pickup truck.
Vehicle.
It's so awful to drive on that road. It does make your going up Vic, like to Vic uni, like faster, I guess, but not worth it for the risk of someone coming the other way.
100%.
Anyway, continue your story. I went on a huge tangent.
Do you know where Grafton is? In Tamaki Makaurau.
I know the name. I'm terrible with knowing where that would be.
Do you know where Auckland City Hospital is?
Vaguely.
Very close to it. There is a bus lane called Grafton Bridge. Goes over the motorway.
Oh, yep, I see it on maps. It's like, oh yeah, it's right over there.
It's just out my window.
Yeah, I'm looking at it on maps right now.
I drove through that bus lane on accident, as one does. On accident.
By accident, but yes.
So I was like fully expecting a ticket. Like I was willing to cop that ticket on the chin because I got stressed out in Auckland, made the mistake. 2 weeks later, ticket didn't arrive.
Oh.
I was just like, this is kind of like, it's been 14 days. I have 28 days to action this ticket before I become a criminal. Because that's how it works. And I called Auckland Transport and was like, hey, can you please give me the details of this ticket so I can pay it? Gave them my Red Joe, and was like, it was this date. Just give me the code and I'll pay it now. And they were like, you've got no ticket.
Oh, okay, interesting.
And that's the climax of my story.
Lesson to take from that is feel free to use any bus lane in Auckland City. No, definitely do not do that.
Yeah, so I think the one thing I've learned from that is that I am just Auckland Transport are just really oblivious.
I mean, did you use the bus lane like to pass someone slash like turn like
The entire bridge is a bus lane.
oh
Yeah.
oh okay, that changes the story. Huh, that's odd.
So they didn't clock me. I was standing on business.
I forget that sentence exists. No, I for a second I was wondering if it was like one of those situations where like a bus lane turns into like a lane that like ends at like a traffic light, so you can like turn a certain way. Like there's one by a Woolworths near me that like it's a bus lane and then it's like a turn left, and I always have to like sneak into the like tiny gap they give you before it's a bus lane.
Bus lanes stress me out.
Yeah, I don't think there are many here. There's like a couple on like some main roads, but otherwise not really. And the motorway doesn't have a bus lane.
In Auckland, they've got them on the southwestern and northwestern motorways.
Yeah, it's Auckland. I kind of understand a little more why there would be, but yeah, Wellington, our motorway is like 4 lanes both ways. It's huge and it doesn't often get traffic. So I think most people take the train though, so that kind of changes.
The train is expensive there.
I haven't used it yet, which I kind of feel bad about. I like should use it, but I have no reason to go on the train to somewhere because I would just much rather drive somewhere.
I would take Auckland Transport if they were actually good.
And where I lived in Auckland, I think they like just put like one public transport bus, like not anywhere near my house, but like in the town that's closest to me. I think there's a bus that goes there now. I don't fully remember.
The buses don't go where you live, mate.
Probably not.
That's a way of calling someone dumb.
Where I live, absolutely not, and there never will be.
You're not clocking that. I'm standing on business.
I'm so used to just driving places like on my own, and I like driving a lot that like I don't think public transport, as much as it is good for like the environment's sake and stuff like that, like there's definitely people like me where like no matter what, you're gonna have people who want to drive themselves.
When was the last time you went on a public transport of any kind?
It would have been when I took a bus from the airport back to like central Wellington. I think it might have been I think it was August 3rd. It would have been like right after Daniel CV. I like took the bus from the airport to Courtney Place, which is where it usually goes, and then I walked to the tattoo place on Cuba Street and got my Daniel CV signature tattooed.
I would absolutely take Auckland Transport everywhere I went if I could get to the train station easily. And if they didn't cancel trains every 5 seconds. Sorry.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of problems with trains. I know Wellington's train is being, I don't know if upgraded or replaced is the correct word, but like there's a new thing happening with the train that will be better for
Just one singular train.
no, I think for all the trains. I don't know how many we actually have.
I saw a homeless person sitting on the floor of a train the other day.
Did do they have a bed on the train? Because I feel like that would be a nightmare.
Did you ask if they have a bed on the train?
Well, yeah. Like, I'm more wondering like if it was a homeless person who like has a lot of stuff that they carry around with them, or if they were actually just changing location.
A bed on the train.
Yeah, but homeless people carry their beds around, as far as I know. Sleeping on a train, it's a closed environment. to a degree. If they got on the wait, low key, good idea if you're homeless. Like they would be listening to this. If you got on the train like when it was the last public one and then you just like somehow snuck into the train as it was gonna be like not being used. You like hid and then you'd just be in the train as your bed.
You really don't know how trains work, do you?
No. I have no idea. It'd be funny though. You get it's a Mr. Beast video. I made a homeless man sleep in a train overnight.
Until it stops at the last stop, and then the train manager walks through and sees a homeless person and calls the police. But it doesn't really work because you're still at Waitemata Station.
Well, yeah, I'm saying like you would be easily caught, but like if there was a way you could hide and then get on the train to sleep in said train, that'd be kind of fun. Right? Like,
So you're trying to make sleeping on a train fun now.
well, I don't know if fun's the right word.
On a city train.
Okay, yeah, city train that, well, when you're in the context of a homeless person, what other option do you have?
The street.
Well, that's not a closed environment. You have like,
Yes, but there aren't people commuting.
yeah, but you get on the train after hours.
But you couldn't.
I know you couldn't, but in the hypothetical that you like make it in the if you're like in the window where you don't get caught and there's no one else on this train. It's not being used. It's just parked at a station overnight. Sleep in it. And then you somehow wake up on time to get out of said train before you get caught again.
I think the logistical error that you're missing here is that we're going around in a circle from Waitemata to Manukau and back. That's the circle we're going in. That's the problem there. We're going in a circle.
I'm trying to say that the train, like, when it's not being used, you sleep on the thing. It's not a 24/7 train.
Of course.
Is it a 24/7 train?
No. Auckland Transport could never.
Yeah, when it's being not used, you sleep on it.
I think you're missing the point that that's not possible, considering when it's not being used, no one.
I know it isn't, but in a weird hypothetical, it'd be so funny to just sleep on a train as a homeless dude. Because that would be a news headline. Homeless dude sleeps on train.
When your hypotheticals are a little too hypothetical.
It'd be funny.
Oh, so now you're laughing at homelessness.
No, don't do that.
What, you don't want people to do that? By that you mean being homeless?
I'm not supporting negativity in this realm.
I am.
Why is realm the word I used? I don't know. I feel bad for homeless people.
Really?
Yes.
Like and subscribe, by the way, because only 69% of our...
I don't know where to go from here.
Go to Johnsonville.
Maybe... What? Go to Johnsonville?
Do you know where that is?
Yes, it's like not towards the huts, it's the other way. It's west. Yeah, if you like if you're driving on State Highway 1, then you pass through Johnsonville. Pretty sure it's 1. I've driven through Johnsonville several times.
Why?
Because
There's like 3 things there, and 2 of them are Maccas.
I have a friend who lives in Johnsonville.
Who's Johnson? Is Johnson a name?
Ville.
Jayville.
Is Johnson? I know John is. I don't know if Johnson.
When I used to do traffic for Wellington on the radio, I called it Jayville. Do with that information what you wish.
What do you mean you did traffic? You caused it?
Afternoon, heading into the city from Jayville, 29 minutes via State Highway 1. There's been a crash in Made Up Place, which, what am I going to call the Made Up Place? Bradleyville.
Bradleyville. Oh my god.
Yep.
I like when you go into like your more radio voice.
This morning I was having a conversation with your mum.
At this point, I wouldn't be shocked.
Your mum and I were having a chat all about aerobics.
How do you even... Wait, I don't even know what aerobics... I was about to say, I don't think my mom knows what aerobics is. I'm like, wait, no, I don't know what aerobics is.
You need to learn what aerobics is. That is something you should know.
See, this is what... I don't remember if I brought this up on a podcast episode or just in conversation where, like, I'm so bad at just remembering what words mean. Strong, healthy, and full of energy exercises is designed to increase... What the is that word?
You don't know what vigorous means.
Cardiovascular. That's a big...
You don't know what cardiovascular means.
No.
What is going on in your brain?
I'm a music industry major. Do you think I know what cardiovascular means?
Cardiovascular? You don't know what cardiovascular means? It's so funny.
Relating to the heart and blood vessels. Yeah, obviously I don't know what that means. I dropped science. Actually, let's make this more of a let's make this more of a game. You name something and then I try to figure out what it is.
This is going to be a great game for my ego and the ego of many people listening.
You challenge me with my stupidity often, so I'm just going to embrace it now.
Yeah, maybe don't. Photosynthesis.
That's when the plants take the energy from the sun and they grow.
It's how plants make food from sunlight. So you were on the right track.
Yeah.
Metamorphosis.
Oh no, my brain went into morbid time. No, I have no idea.
It's when a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. Well, the act of one animal changing. Oh, I think it's just animals. I think it just means transformation, in some sense.
I should have known that.
This word is a word I use very, very often. Thermodynamics.
Something related to temperature change.
Okay, let's break up the word. Thermo related to temperature change. Dynamics.
Oh, wait, the change isn't the dynamics part?
Now don't just describe dynamics.
Tell me what it means.
It is the science of heat and energy.
So it's even more broad than what I was going for.
What were you going for?
The change in temperature analyzation, something, I don't know.
I'll give you a clue with this one. Mine are broken. Neurotransmitters.
So your eyes. Oh no. I'm gonna sound really stupid now.
I'm gonna clip that. That's so funny.
Oh no.
What are my eyes transmitting?
No, what neuro means, bro? Neuro.
And what about my eyes is neuro?
Wait, what else of you is broken?
Neuro. Brain. Neuro is your brain.
Oh, brain broken, meaning transmitter. Transmitting is...
My brain is an FM transmitter.
Does neurotransmitter, if it's broken, does that mean it's relating to your ADHD?
Yes.
Okay, that doesn't help me that much. The way you process information.
That is what neurotransmitters contribute to doing. But you'd also need your hippocampus working closely with your neurotransmitters to process information correctly.
See, that was in one ear, out the other for me.
Yeah, that didn't even reach your hippocampus.
My hippopotamus, is that what you said? I don't know.
Hippopotamus is out for the day.
I like him chunky.
Clipping that.
Madagascar 2. In theaters, not at the moment.
Yeah. What, 10 years ago? 15? I don't even know when it came out.
2004? Was that the second one's date? I think the first one was like 2001, 2002.
2008.
That's such a, like, sciencey word.
Well, yeah, that's what the quiz is.
Yeah, I have noticed the pattern. Starting with photosynthesis, I was like, okay, this is where we're going. So it has to do with processing information. Oh God, I'm just thinking of the amount of there's gonna be a sigh counter from my dad listening to this episode.
It is the transmitters that transmit dopamine, serotonin, and all of the chemicals across your brain.
You can't use transmit in the definition when it has transmitter in the word.
Endocrinology.
Endocrinology. How something of the living organism adapts over time in terms of growth or something.
You were right up until adapts.
Okay, so it's not adapting. It's just
Ology is a Greek word and it means the study of.
So it's the endo bit.
Have you given up?
Yes.
The study of hormones and glands.
I never would have figured that out.
Dermatology.
Dermatology.
Yep. I'll give you a clue. I have dermatitis.
Oh boy, this doesn't help.
Dermatitis is like dry, like a skin condition.
Oh, right. So dermatology,
Remember what ology means.
well, yeah, it's study of skin.
Yes.
Yay, I got one.
Congrats.
Ooh.
Psychology.
How do you define that? I know what it is because I talk about psychiatrists and psychologists often. So like they study like it's like how brain think.
I think the word you're looking for is behavior.
Yes, that's the word. Brain behavior. Yeah, that's the one.
The study of mind and behavior.
Yep.
Pathophysiology.
Okay, do you want to say it correctly this time?
I don't know if I can.
Type it in chat. I could figure it out. Just copy paste it in chat.
Pathophysiology. Wait.
Pathophysiology?
No. Physiology. Pathophysiology.
Pathophysiology.
I don't know.
So okay, so it's a study of something. I know that with the suffix. So I know a little bit of my English still. Pathophysiology. So the word path I know doesn't mean like
the yellow brick road.
yeah, it's not like something you walk on type thing. It is different. I know that much. And do I know much more? No. The phys and physiology in that part, I think physics, but I don't know.
No, it's not.
It's not? Okay, that does. Yeah, this is one where I have zero reference that I can use to like help me. So I'm kind of just, I just don't know.
Physio means nature or functionality relating to the human body.
Is it a specific part of the body?
I think you're about to cook. No, patho means disease or suffering.
So it's the study of diseases that happen on the human body.
Pretty much. It's how diseases affect the human body.
Okay, that makes more sense than how I worded it, but yeah.
You gonna do one more word?
Okay.
Mitochondria.
Is the powerhouse of the cell.
Whoa.
That's just such a common joke that I know that.
Whoa.
Do I know what a mitochondria? Do I know what a mitochondria is? No.
Like you know what it is, but you don't understand what it means.
Cell meaning human cells.
And cells.
Powerhouse of the cell meaning like the thing that make the human cell operate, do the most for cell to work. Mitochondria.
Have I just unlocked like your genius side?
No, you just got lucky with that word. There's like occasional things I do know, just because it's like more of a popular thing I've learned through the internet, but I otherwise have no idea.
Let's do song of the show.
Song of the show this week will be Palomino by Phineas.
If you want to, you could have me all the time. If you're patient.
From the second season of Nobody Wants This.
That is song of the show, and we have new episodes every Monday. See you next week for episode 38.
Toodles.